Since its release, the iPhone 17 family has been the subject of much media coverage and sparked heated debates among users. However, this hype is likely to last even longer as Apple has skillfully extended the curiosity surrounding it with delayed shipping times now expected to stretch until mid-October for certain models like the iPhone 17 Pro Max in markets such as the US, China, and Asia instead of the originally announced September 19th. Fairly speaking, if you're using the iPhone 16, we recommend upgrading immediately because the camera enhancements, screen resolution, and the self-life functions of the iPhone 17 will be far more appealing. However, if you're holding on to the iPhone 16 Plus, you definitely shouldn't upgrade. Aside from the price hike of 1.5 times, the experience you get may not be worth the extra cost. With a higher price, the iPhone 17 offers similar or even less storage than the iPhone 16 Plus, a smaller screen and a smaller battery. And if you're considering selling your iPhone 16 Plus to buy the iPhone 17, be prepared to add a significant amount just to get the regular iPhone 17, not even the Pro or Pro Max version. If your goal is to find an affordable phone that still offers the latest features and high durability, the PY phone is the most sensible choice. Recently, Elon Musk confirmed that the Pi phone will officially launch early next year, available in both the standard titanium version and the foldable version, with 100% Starlink free. According to the announced plan, in addition to the 128GB, 256GB, and 512GB versions, a 1TB version will also be released, but initially in limited quantities. So, what exclusive technologies does the Tesla Pi phone offer? And why is Elon Musk investing so much into a phone like this? When Elon Musk revealed that Tesla would launch the Tesla Pi phone early next year with a starting price of just $789, it sent shockwaves through Apple and even more so through Tesla fans. No one expected an electric car manufacturer to step into the smartphone game. More importantly, when customers saw the latest design and the insane specs of the Pi phone, many abandoned their plans to buy the iPhone 17 and instead decided to wait for the Tesla Pi phone. The iPhone 17 generation has certainly garnered a lot of attention from the tech world. And to be fair, it's not a failure, but it's clear that it hasn't won everyone over. Take the brand new iPhone Air, for example, priced at $999, marketed as the thinnest phone Apple has ever made. However, its battery life only lasts up to 27 hours, and its specs seem to be regressing. Some opinions suggest that this is Apple's attempt to fill the gap between its product lines. Previously, they tried the iPhone mini, but it failed, and the iPhone Plus didn't succeed either. This time, instead of shrinking or extending, they opted for a thinner design. The iPhone Air is just 0.2222 in thick, thinner than any iPhone before it, even slimmer than the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge. In reality, the iPhone Air is ideal for those who value the appearance of the device, but don't care as much about the specs compared to the Pro version. However, to achieve this thinness, you have to accept two major drawbacks. A smaller battery compared to other iPhones with a maximum usage time of only 27 hours and slower charging taking up to 50 minutes to reach 80%. It also has just one speaker, one camera, and lacks the ultra-wide camera found on the standard iPhone 17. The single camera is still 48 megapixels. And importantly, this is a single rear camera on a phone costing nearly $1,000. This is not just a design feature. In fact, it highlights a limitation. The space inside this protruding bezel doesn't just house the camera, but also needs to accommodate the speaker and the A19 chip, which means it can't be fully optimized for other components. Although Apple has removed the SIM card slot to save space and now only supports eSIM, this could limit compatibility for users who still want to use a physical SIM card. Although the screen size of the iPhone hasn't changed, some minor adjustments to the display still aren't enough to create a significant breakthrough. Apple has experimented with the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max, introducing an ionized water chamber for cooling. But whether this will be an effective solution for maintaining long-term performance, especially during demanding tasks like heavy gaming or ProRes video recording, remains an unanswered question. Only when you power on the device can you truly recognize that they are two different versions. Although the screen size remains similar, now at 6.3 in instead of 6.1 in, and the screen bezel is slightly thinner. If you don't notice these differences, it's not surprising. These improvements by Apple might require a magnifying glass to see clearly. With the iPhone 17, the most noticeable difference is the new Ceramic Shield 2 coating, which Apple claims makes the screen 3 times more scratch-resistant and 4 times more durable. However, dirt from your pocket can still invade. Additionally, we cannot overlook the work of Apple's engineers. The iPhone 17 now boasts a maximum brightness of up to 3000 nits and is equipped with an anti-reflective coating, which was not previously available on earlier iPhone models. The screen supports ProOcean with a 120 Hz refresh rate, and it can drop down to just 1 Hz when in mode. Honestly, Apple has finally done it. We used to criticize the iPhone for sticking with a 60 Hz refresh rate, but now it's a pleasant surprise to see Apple introduce ProMotion on the base iPhone model. We are truly excited to see this. The camera has also seen significant improvements. The 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera has been upgraded to 48 megapixels, matching the Pro version, which enhances macro close-up shots and allows simultaneous video recording from both the front and rear cameras. While we're not entirely sure about the practical use of this feature beyond taking photos, the implementation is quite convenient. You can easily drag the front camera frame to adjust the desired position. It seems that Apple has finally opened the door for the base iPhone with fewer limitations than before. Aside from the lack of a telephoto camera, there are almost no shortcomings, making the iPhone 17 the most worthwhile option in the lineup. It also supports faster charging than the iPhone 16, offers 8 more hours of video playback, according to Apple, features an A19 chip that boosts performance by 20%. And the storage has been upgraded to 256 gigabytes from 128 gigabytes, but the starting price remains $799, unchanged from last year. For the Pro versions, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are 8% thicker than the previous generation. Less luxurious, but with larger batteries. 33 hours for the Pro and 39.